Let me just say this. If you are a person who work hard, who work every day, who do at least 30 plus hours, who work 4, 5, 6 days, maybe even 7 days a week, which is stupid. 7 days is ridiculous. But even that, if you are a person who works and who have to put up with a lot of shenanigans at work, we're talking about unfinished projects, people's attitudes, people who don't want to come to work, people who slack at work, people who want to come late, leave early, people who mope and grope, whine. The list goes on. People who think they're better than other people when it comes to work ethics. When you are a person, I don't care if you're a supervisor or a regular employee, doesn't make a difference. You're working. Those who work, and I mean work hard, 30 plus hours, and by the end of the day, you don't at least take care of yourself as far as resting and eating properly, you deserve every unease moment that you may have, that may occur to you at work. You deserve every unrest moment. I know people who come to work every day miserable, angry, confused, sloppy, always complaining, always whining, especially to workers about their personal problems, personal issues, home style, lifestyle issues. Why? Because they are not taking care of themselves outside of work. You have work alone that you may have to deal with, and that's okay. That's life. But how dare you not take initiative to help yourself be at ease when you go home? So saying, if you can't put your key through that door and be comfortable, we have a problem. You should be able to go home and stick your key in your own doorknob and be at ease. That's your safe haven, your home. I know people who don't even eat right. We're talking about grown people. I'm not talking about teenagers and 20-year-olds. Talking about 40s plus. The reason why I leave 30-somethings out of that, because they still between the mind frame of 20-year-olds and teenagers too. But that's in their prime time of growing up. I'm not trying to exclude 30-year-olds, 30s plus, but I'm trying to make a point with age range. I'm trying to make a point with maturity of your age. 40s plus, you have grandkids for the most at this age. So you have 2 generations to be an example for at least. If you're 40 on up and you're eating Roman noodles every day, bologna, salami, chicken nuggets, the list goes on. If you're still eating childish at this age every day, and you got millions of excuses on why you choose to eat like that, you deserve every unrest, every unease moment of your life. Yes, you must take care of yourself. I'm not saying go out and eat caviar every weekend. Go get you a baseball steak. I'm not saying that. If you can't cook yourself nothing decent to eat, well, have someone to prepare it for you. Prepare it ahead of time. If you can't afford to go out and eat a nice meal, go buy the food and prepare it ahead of time. Find a particular day to be able to treat yourself to a nice meal, a nice wholesome meal. We need to eat right. Roman noodles, bologna, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, that's not wholesome meals, especially for our age. These foods got so high in sodium. All type of artificial crap they throws in there. That's the reason why our stomach hurt. That's the reason why we're constipated, high blood pressure, can't think properly, can't see properly, can't sleep. The list goes on. That's why we're agitated, irritable. We take things personal, stupid stuff, because we're not eating right. A lot of people don't understand that when you don't sleep right or eat right, you're not going to be well. I need a Tylenol. I need this. I need other artificial things to make me feel better. That's even worse. Antibiotics and stuff like that. No, you just need to do the simplest thing. Drink water, eat a good wholesome meal, and sleep, meaning dream. I know people that haven't dreamed in years. That's why you're the way you are. That's why you look the way you are, because you're not taking care of yourself. I know people who bust their back to go take care of others, to be approved of others, and don't even take care of themselves. The simplest things that bothers us physically is because we don't take care of ourselves. We don't want the time to take care of ourselves. I talked to a few people about this, and they come with millions of excuses on why they choose not to do this. So I personally don't feel sorry for whoever goes through what they go through mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. My mother told me once before when I was in my late 20s to start putting a pot on. I was like, no, I'm not putting a pot on. I'm not eating no soups at 27. I'm going to White Castles. I'm going to Burger King. Okay, cool. That was stupid to be reacting to a mature teaching from my mommy. But a 27-year-old, can you expect that? But when you think and do stuff like that at 47 on up, we have a problem. We have a problem. Now, ask me to put a pot on. I'm doing that. You ain't even got to tell me today. You ain't got to ask me. I'm 46 today. I'm putting pots on. I'm sauteing. I'm baking. I'm roasting. All that. Huh? You have to eat right. You have to sleep right. If you don't do neither for yourself, you're going to be always unhappy and unease. People, if you're 40 plus, stop always eating childish. It's not good for your system. If you take the time and say, I'm going to eat a nice meal with potatoes and rice and baked chicken, just the thought of you going to put that in your system feels good. Whether you prepare it or someone else prepare it. Just the thought of knowing you're going to eat a wholesome meal does something along with your mind, your brain. So imagine being able to eat it and process it's nourishment for your body. We're talking about good, wholesome foods, natural foods. We can't be 40 plus always saying we can't afford to eat right. We can't afford to eat wholesome meals. That's ridiculous, especially if you are pushing 30 hours plus at work. There is no excuses to live and treat yourself right. You have to treat yourself right with a time out and rest and eat good. If you don't, all the days of your life, every day, you're going to be irritable and miserable because you're not treating yourself. Even if it's just once a week. Treat yourselves, 40 plus. Take care of yourselves. Pray, fast, cleanse. Take a time out to cleanse your bowels. Get all them oodles and noodles out. Get all them hot dogs out of you. Get all them bolognas out of you. Get it out. Take the time to flush all that crap out. That's why you're constipated. That's why you got migraines. Along on top of the frustration that you deal with when you work 30 plus hours. Hallelujah. You have to take care of yourself. You got to eat good and you got to sleep well. I'm trying to tell you something. This is from experience. God bless.